Today we will talk about the history of Earth in brief. Earth formed 4.54 billion years ago. At that time, it was a planet of endless magma and a burning hot temperature of about 450 degrees Celsius, 842 degrees Fahrenheit. 100 million years after the Earth formed, it is believed that a Mars-sized planet named Theia crashed into Earth and formed the Moon. Over the period of a billion years, meteorites pelted the Earth's surface. Each one of these brought in a little bit of water to the planet. About 3.6 billion years ago, about half of the Earth was covered in water. It is believed that around this time, lightning struck the water and released energy into the oceans. This helped the first living beings, small bacteria, emerge. These quickly multiplied as more energy released into the water. It took about 1 billion years for multicellular organisms to emerge. These were cyanobacteria, which helped the Earth gain a lot of its oxygen. 1 billion years after cyanobacteria formed, the first insects began to emerge. They were quite small at that time. About 540 million years ago, the first life began to appear in the seas and oceans. They were invertebrates and looked like modern day shrimp. Around the same time, there was a mass extinction which killed 75% of all wildlife, mainly marine life. About 40 million years later, after the extinction event, the first ice age began. This lasted until around 460 million years ago. Around this time, reptiles such as lizards were forming and fish were slowly coming out of the water to become amphibians. Around 220 million years, the amphibians evolved into creatures such as frogs and the reptiles evolved into dinosaurs. Around this period, there was another extinction event which wiped out 95% of all wildlife, the biggest extinction event in history. Mammals formed at this time as reptiles grew fur to adapt to colder climates. Dinosaurs ruled the earth until 65 million years ago, when a massive meteorite is thought to have wiped them all out. Mammals began ruling the earth after this, and the descendants of dinosaurs evolved into birds. The birds and mammals evolved into many species. One of these was our ancestor, a form of monkey. They evolved into Homo erectus around 2 million years ago and knew how to use fire. Homo erectus evolved further into Homo sapiens, the modern day humans. For a long time, humans were in groups of hunter gatherers that competed with each other. Around 10,000 years ago, we learned how to farm and civilizations began. We were also able to incorporate a new kind of food in our diet. The civilizations grew larger with more discoveries and advancements being made. However, they could not communicate using written language until the invention of paper around 5,000 years ago. This was the beginning of recorded human history. Around another 250 years ago, the Industrial Revolution began. After this, we made gadgets that are familiar to us today. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something new today, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell to not miss our future content.